Good evening, everybody. My students, fellow traders, and all my subscribers. I greet you all. My name is Samuel Okoyacha. I'm reaching you from Biafra. Time now is 10:52 p.m. Biafra in West Africa. Okay, so I want to give you Forex Elliott wave, advanced method of Elliott wave analysis on Forex space. By tomorrow, I will do cryptos from BTC down. Now I'll give you from DXY, USD, UJPY, UAUD, Euro New Zealand, Euro Chef, Euro Card, Euro Pounds, USD Card, USDPY, USD Chef, and so on. So let me start immediately. Okay. This is dollar index DXY. Okay. My bias still remains to the upside. You know, last time when the price was here, I told you that we are going to 93, 94, 95. The bias have not changed, but you know that the dollar is weak, so it keeps going down. That was a break. That was a rally. That was on Friday, but the price reversed immediately. So because of this pin ban, in my opinion, we're going to have another low. So I'm expecting a new low before this up move. That's my only bias. On the second note, if the price keeps going up and there's no sign of the price coming back, if the price goes above this place, then I will look for buy from here. That's the second option I have on this pair. Okay. Let's go to the next pair. Or maybe the 1 hour chart. The 1 hour chart, you can see we have a kind of clear picture of what we're looking for. This drop is enough to make a continuation. So what I'm looking for, this can be wave 1, then wave 2, it may be in 3 waves or in any corrective form. Do not expect it to be in just a single move. It can be something like this. Maybe it may come to this place, but after this drop, I'm looking for another drop that will come to this very trend line, or at least this very low, or at least it will come to this very low, at least. But I'm expecting it to go all the way to this place before we have another move up. Okay. That is for DXY. On Euro USD, this is what I expect. You know, Euro USD is always the opposite of DXY. So I'm expecting a price to move up to this area. This area is what I'm looking at. Price will come here. This price range. This is what I'm expecting the price to come to before we look for sell. Alternatively, if the price comes to this low, maybe the price just come back again below this place, we continue our selling. Just opposite of what we expected on DXY is what we expect on Euro USD. So that is it. We move on. Euro JPY. Okay. What about Euro? What about on Euro? The same thing. Look for a correction to this place, not just a sharp drop. It may be A, B, C, or any other form. It may be something like this to this place. Then we have to buy. Okay. So Euro JPY. What am I expecting? You know, weeks or months back. If you're following my analysis, there was a line I draw from here that this very blue box is our target, and you can see the price is almost at the target. So what I'm expecting is that the price will likely go deep into this blue box. So what are we trying to say? If we get a good correction from here, we can buy it once more to know how deep it will go. It may come as deep as 135, 136. I don't know yet, but we are looking for a kind of correction before I talk about buying this very pair. So let's move on. Do you want to watch out so you can see what I'm trying to say? This move is corrective. Don't know how deep it will be or how shallow it will be, but anything above this place will give us a buy that will be equivalent to this. Sorry, a buy that will give us something similar to this very current buy, something like this. So expect a clear picture, something. Any the next drop will give us a reason to buy. Okay, we move on. Euro AUD. We expect the price to give us another move up to complete the ending diagonal. The ending diagonal is still valid. Okay, still valid. In worst case scenario, we get something like this. Something like this, maybe something like this. But in any case, I'm looking for a further move up before I talk about selling. A further move up to this area, 1.59 area, before I talk about selling. So either this or this. The price might drop to this place or to this place, then come up again before selling. So selling this very line, when the price comes up to this place, we look for sale from this very line, no longer from this place. Okay, we move on. You want to watch out on Euro AUD. There's no difference between the 4 hours and the 1 hour. You can see we need the correction, then we can buy. But you know, is a short. The buying is not the expectation is not much. So the person needs to wait for the move up to complete. Then we look for sell from here because the selling will be much, and it will likely to be sharp as well. Okay, the next is New Zealand. New Zealand, I'm expecting two things on this pair. One, we are this is what we are expecting, WSY XZ. So the price is still developing, but in this type of move, we expect a BC, which will likely see it break this line before going up again, or it may just give us consolidation from here, then go up. So in my own case, any move, any price movement in this area will give me a reason to, if I get a move like this, then I can see a reason to buy from here to this place. But if I get a sharp move, better, because from here I will look for buy. So these are two things gonna happen. Either this channel is maintained, this channel either is maintained or it is broken. But if it is broken, the setup did not invalidate. It's still going to be in our favor. Okay, that's all for on this. We move to the next. New Zealand USD on one hour chart. In 1 hour, you can see this blue box is what I expect. Price can move deeper. If price keeps moving like this inside this blue box, then a reason to sell will be more reason to sell will manifest, because next thing we see is a drop. So let's keep and watch how price moves into this blue box, or whether it will go down immediately. If it go down immediately, better. If it goes into it, better. Anyone. If it drops sharply, we may not sell. We may wait for the buy. But if it moves sideways into the blue box, then we will sell and look for buy after that. The next is Euro chef. Euro chef is one of the type of trade I will always tell you, don't miss this trade. Even if the current move continue to do something like this into this, don't miss the trade, this trade, because no how, it's 99% sure that this thing will happen. So don't miss the trade. And it will be a very good trade because the stop loss will just displace. So it's a good trade you cannot afford to miss. So either you buy it from this top or right from this blue box range. Just look for setup in any way, either here or here. So if you don't know what setup is, buy setup, then you need to enroll in our class. We teach you everything we know. Okay. And right now we still charge a little money. Time will come when we will hike the price. But right now, you still pay a little money to learn, and you learn will give you much value to what you are paying for. Okay. Hello, Chef. Another trade you cannot lose. You did not lose this trade. These prolonged sideways. There's no other thing that will happen if not this move. Nothing more but this type of move is what will happen. Whether it happen here or the price keep doing this, doing this, doing this, doing this, eventually this will happen. So to be on the safe side, if you do a candlestick pattern, when you see a buying candle around here, follow it and buy. If you don't know about candlestick pattern, then wait for the price to break this very line, then you buy from there. So as for me, I will enter buy whenever I see buy pattern at this level. I will not wait for this place before I buy. But you must know what you are doing before you do it, else you make mistakes. Okay. Euro card, daily candle. In daily chart or Euro cards, we have only two things. Buy, buy, buy. What I'm trying to say, whether we get a drop, if we get a drop, from here, if we get another drop, we look for buy from here. If we don't get another drop, once price closes above this place normally, properly, then we buy from here. You don't need to wait for this break of this. If price closes above this place normally, you buy from here. If it drops once more, you look for buy the top around here. And that's for daily candle. Let's go to 4 hours and 1 hour. So on 4 hours, you can see this drop is 50-50. It may happen, it may not happen. Right now, let's keep watching. So if price breaks this properly, then a drop to this place will happen. Then from here, you look for buy. If the price bounce up and close properly above this place, then you buy from here. That's why you see this line. That's why you see this line. So it means either you buy above here or you buy from here. That's what these lines mean. Okay. All right. We have the 1 hour candle of it. Okay. We still have the 1 hour candle of it. So 1 hour, we are looking for this. We see this as with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then we can have A, B, C, which will make it. If that is the case, it means that here is 1, here is 2, then 3, and in that case, here will be broken. We get 3 around here, 4 around here, then 5 at the near down there. You get 5 there, down there. So 5, then somewhere here. Okay, you can see 5 already from the other count, the bigger count. See the 5 here. So if this is what we are getting, then a big sale is knocking on our door. A trade you cannot miss. So keep watching, and keep watching and vigilant. So one of the benefits of being in my group is that when this happens, I will notify you when to buy such setups. Just you remind me, I will tell you if it is ripe to buy or not, whether you are my student or just uh, okay. Sorry for that interruption. Okay, so let me continue. So uh, we expect this and this. That is WXY. This is Euro GBP. WXYXZ. So that's the 5 wave move. And it will be a nice trade if you can trade it from here. So just watch for a second drop before we trade this. So that's it. A 1 hour chart, you can see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So it's almost it will soon drop. You can even sell this, but if you want to sell it, you just you sell it from the current place, stop loss here. So you will check if it's a good trade for you. But I think the risk reward is not out to one to two. So I think you better wait and buy from this level. Okay. What again? What next? The next is USD card. US dollar is so weak, and that's why we have the prolonged selling of US pairs, USD card and USD chef and USDJPY. Only USDJPY is moving. So I've been expecting the price to move up, but from what I'm seeing, we likely have another drop. So the deeper it goes, the more profit we will make when it will finally begin to buy. So don't be in a haste to buy. Just patience is the key in the first trading. So be patient. This drop, when we see a sign of strength, then we buy, and the buying we will likely go all this way for this place. So it will be a nice trade. The way it delay, the more we have patience and the more profit we make. Okay, this is the 1 hour candle, and you can see this is 1, 2, then 3, 4, 5. So we are having another 5 ways drop. So selling from here makes a lot of sense. Stop loss somewhere here. So sell it is a good trade to sell. Okay, is my own idea, not a command or a recommendation, just my view, my bias on the market. So USJPY, you can see is buying. It's buying. So we get some sideways move. So sideways move, we buy again. Okay, whether it delays, we buy again. So I'm looking for buy when we get sideways. Okay. The next is USD chef. You can see what I'm saying about US dollar, very weak, very weak. So when this happened, we thought that this trade has started, but it came down again. So if I see another drop, I would be surprised. So that is why you see this green line. If it drops, you look for buy from here. If it didn't drop, if it makes something like this and go up from here, then the break above this place, you buy. That's this white line. Then this one is either you buy from here or from here. So whatever the market gives us is what we will take. Okay, but in any case, I don't have reason to sell it anymore. Hmm? So let's go. Do I have the 1 hour chart here? Okay, no 1 hour chart. On this AUD USD, something happened on AUD USD. When I saw this very price move, you know, this line, I told you that a break of this line will give us more reason to sell. But you remember, I always say a proper break, because I know what I mean by proper break. If you don't know it, you need to learn it. So, but you see, it broke it made a false break, a fakey break. So, but the way I see this pair, it may not push higher. We just revolve around this place and drop. So either we buy from this place or we just okay, line is here already. If you get to buy from this place, then below this place, sorry, if you want to sell from this place, then below this dotted line, we will sell towards this place before we buy. Yeah, that is all for this. Now, two things is involved on the selling. Either this channel we hold the trade, then from here we buy, or if you break the channel and give us a deeper move. This is a bigger channel. This white channel is a bigger channel. This is a smaller channel. Each end of them, if we get the price moving, we like to come to this very bigger channel. In any case, any of them can provide a buying opportunity. If price reject this, we may buy from here. If it breaks it, then we look for buy from here. But selling is also good before the buying, because it's a good trade. It's still a good trade to sell before we look for buy. Gold. Gold, we don't have much to say about gold. Gold is buying, but the buying is not just, the buying is not, the strength is not encouraging anywhere. So maybe we will get a drop down to get momentum before we buy again. But don't forget when I made the chart I made on daily candle of gold, and I said that gold can still go very deep and give us a new low. That very level is not yet to be broken. That level I pointed out is yet to be broken. So go and search for the old videos I made about gold. So if you are buying, we might have something might happen. We have a new low from where we started buying gold. The price, the move now is not encouraging. I don't like the way it's moving. There's no strength, just as USD. Okay. Next is silver. Again, okay, silver. Silver. Silver is giving us some reason to buy. For instance, this is a reason to buy. This is a reason to buy. They are just this line is being rejected. It broke it. The bigger one broke, rejected, that come up, tried to go down nowhere. So silver, I don't see reason to sell silver. Only buy towards this 29.30. That's all I can see. All I see on silver. Okay, New Zealand USD. For me, this is A, B, C, and it's completed. So from here, I'm looking for buy. Whether this here will be the stop loss. Then whether we have A, B, C, good. It will give us a nice zigzag correction, or even if it gives us a flat or whatever. So Buying is all I'm talking about. Stop loss here. Buying, if it gives us ABC, then we buy from here. If not, we buy above here. So, but only buying I see, I don't see any reason to sell. The next pair is pounds JPY. Pounds JPY, if you watch my old video, I draw a line from this place. And this line, this blue box was here. But when price begin to move sideways, I shifted the blue box. So we are almost at the blue box. But from what I'm seeing, the market will move deeper into this blue box because pounds have more strength and the yen have no strength. So I expect some move deeper into the blue box, even to this upper trend line before we look for sell. Pounds USD, the same thing, buying towards 1.435, 1.44. Then we're gonna look for sell from this place. Okay, so I'm almost through on my analysis today on this. But okay, pound shelf. Pound shelf are giving us a reason to buy, and this setup is good because stop loss can be either here or here. Here is the better place, but depending on your capital. So if you have a little money, what you do, you put your stop loss here. When the price moves in your favor, you may not wait for it to enter this place. You can cut it and be building your money. But if you have a big account, you press your stop loss here, you trade and walk away. Because even if it's a drop, it will do something like this. It will not go all the way to this place. So, but if you enter from here, in fact, wait for a drop because it will like a drop before you buy. Do I save the 1 hour chart? I don't know. Okay, the 1 hour chart is not here, but wait for a kind of drop before you buy. Okay. Ooh. Pounds card is going sideways for a long time now, but in any case, I still see this as A, B, C. So that's all I can see on that. A, B, C. So in this case, I am expecting a smaller A, B, C. A, B, C. So, and the price is what I'm expecting the price to come up to this blue box. Then from there, I will look for sell towards the lower part of the price. Okay. This one is pounds New Zealand. Pounds New Zealand, I'm expecting the price, a kind of ABC to drop to this place before I will buy. But I will sell this. Let me check 1 hour. If I see a good opportunity, I will sell. Just what I show you on the other pair. If the price keep moving sideways for more time inside this place, then I'll have a reason to sell towards this trend line, because I don't think it will go above this very area. So look for sell before we look for buy. But the selling will be on lower time frame, not on daily or 4 hours. Pounds ZA. Pounds ZA. You know, and when I started, we see that I told you that we are going to have a